Be me, 23 University Library archivist. Job involves dust, silence and old paper. Love it. Hate people. Specifically hate loud people. Enter Sophie, 19, freshman. Daughter of the university's biggest donor. Rich, spoiled, chaotic energy wrapped in designer clothes. Looks like a doll, acts like a hurricane. Every Tuesday and Thursday. Night shift. I'm the only one at the main desk. The heavy oak doors creak open. No need to look up. Can hear the click-clack of expensive heels on marble. Rhythm of impending doom. Anon. Voice echoes through the silent hall. Librarian Mrs. Gable shushes from 3 floors up. Sophie ignores her. She slams a stack of books on my desk. I need help. Look at the books. Introduction to Quantum Physics, Advanced Macroeconomics, The History of 12th Century French Tapestries. Look at her. She's an art major. Sophie, none of these are for your classes. She leans over the desk. Way too close. Smells like expensive vanilla and trouble. I'm broadening my horizons and on. Don't suppress my thirst for knowledge. She bats her eyelashes. Weaponized cuteness. You just want me to carry these to a table for you. She grins. Fox smile. Maybe. My arms are delicate. Sigh. Walk around the desk. Pick up the stack. She follows me to the secluded corner table. Always the secluded one. Hidden behind the biography section. I put the books down. Happy? She sits down. Pats the chair next to her. Sit. I have work. The books are dusty. I might sneeze. I need supervision. That makes no sense. Sit. Or I'll start reading out loud. Threat detected. I sit. She opens the physics book, upside down, stares at me. So, did you miss me? It's been 2 days. That's 48 hours. A lifetime. She scoots her chair closer. Wood scrapes on floor. Screeching noise. I wince. She giggles. You're so sensitive. She kicks my shin under the table gently. Hey, pay attention to me. I am looking right at you. Look harder. What does that even mean? She rests her chin on her hand, eyes scanning my face like I'm a statue she wants to buy. Your tie is crooked. She reaches out. Fingers brush my neck. Skin burns where she touches. She fixes the tie. Takes way too long. Her hand lingers on my chest. Can feel my heartbeat hitting her palm. Betrayal by own organ. There, handsome. She whispers the last word. Brain.exe encounters a fatal error. I stand up abruptly. Chair flies back. I have to file papers. Flee to the archives. Can hear her laughing softly behind me. She knows exactly what she's doing. Next week, raining outside, storm of the century. Library is empty, just me and the hum of the HVAC system. Lights flicker, door opens, drenched. Hair, plaster to her face. Clothes soaking wet, holding a broken umbrella like a sad flower. She looks miserable. Anon. Lip quivers. Protective instinct overrides annoyance. What happened? Wind broke my umbrella. My driver is stuck in traffic. She, shivering. Blue lips. Come here. Lead her to the staff break room. It's warm. I don't have a change of clothes. I look at my locker, pull out my spare university hoodie. Oversized. Grey. Boring. Here. Go change in the bathroom. She takes it. Fingers brush mine. Ice cold. She comes back 5 minutes later. Hoodie swallows her. Sleeves go past her hands. Hem hits her knees. She looks like a child wearing a blanket. Cute levels critical. It smells like you, she says. Buries her nose in the collar. Inhales deeply. Sophie, stop smelling me. Can't help it. It's comforting. Like old books and coffee. She sits on the break room couch. Curls legs up. I'm still cold. She looks at me with big, pleading eyes. I'll make tea. Make tea. Hand her the mug. She holds it with both hands. Sit with me. I'm on the clock. No one is here, Anon. The world has washed away. Dramatic. But true. I sit on the other end of the couch. Safe distance. She sips tea, watches me over the rim. You know, my father wants me to date a business major. Okay. Someone boring. Someone who talks about stocks. Sounds practical. She frowns. Puts mug down. Crawls across the couch. Predator closing in on prey. I don't like practical. She stops right next to me. Leans head on my shoulder. Wet hair dampens my shirt. I stiffen. Sophie. Shh. Warming up. She wraps an arm around my waist, snuggles in. You're like a radiator, a grumpy radiator. I'm not grumpy. You are. But I like it. Silence for a while. Just the rain hitting the window. Her breathing evens out. She's falling asleep. On me. At work. If Mrs. Gable walks in, I'm fired. If her father walks in, I'm dead. High stakes. But I don't move. Hand hovers over her shoulder. Hesitate. Gently rest it there. She sighs in her sleep. Nuzzles closer into my neck. Heart rate. 150 BPM. Status. Compromised. 2 hours later. Phone buzzes. Her driver is here. I wake her up gently. Sophie. Time to go. She blinks, disoriented, looks at me, smiles lazily. Best nap ever. She stands up, stretches. Hoodie rides up slightly. I look at the wall, the very interesting wall. Can I keep the hoodie? It's my spare. Please, I'll trade you. Trade what? She reaches into her bag, pulls out a silk scarf, ties it around my wrist. Collateral, until I return the hoodie. Sophie, I can't wear a silk scarf. Keep it in your pocket, close to your heart. She winks, walks to the door, stops, turns back. Anon, yeah, you make a good pillow. She leaves. I'm left standing in the break room, wearing a silk scarf, smelling like vanilla. Doom approaches. A few days later. Regular shift. Library is busy. Midterms week. Sophie walks in. Not alone. Walking with a guy. Chad archetype. Varsity jacket. Perfect hair. Loud laugh. He has his arm around her shoulders. She looks annoyed. Or does she? I can't tell. Stomach drops. Why does stomach drop? Irrelevant. Focus on cataloguing. They walk past my desk. Sophie sees me. Eyes light up. She ducks out from under Chad's arm. Runs to the desk. Anon, hide me. What? She runs around the desk. Crouches behind my chair. Chad approaches. Confused. Hey, buddy, where'd Sophie go? She's in the restricted section. I lie. Cool. Can I go in? Do you have a level 5 clearance? No. Then no. Chad scratches head. Tell her Brad is waiting. He walks off to find a table. Sophie pops head up. Is the coast clear? He's gone. Who is that? Brad marketing major. My dad loves him. She makes a gagging noise. He's been following me all day, talking about crypto. She stands up, dusts off her knees. You saved my life, my hero. She leans on the back of my chair. Arms around my neck from behind, whispers in my ear. I knew you cared. I just wanted him to go away. He was loud. Liar. She spins my chair around. We are face to face. She is wearing my hoodie. Still, you haven't returned it. I'm breaking it in. It's been a week. It smells like me now. Vanilla and expensive perfume. She leans closer. Do you want to smell? No. Yes, you do. She leans forward. I don't pull back. She smells amazing. Brad returns. There you are. Hey, why are you hugging the librarian? We separate. Sophie glares at him. He's an archivist. Brad, there's a difference. She grabs my arm, and we are discussing thesis materials. But you're a freshman. I'm advanced. She drags me away from the desk. Anon, help me find a book on medieval torture devices. Why? Research. For Brad. We go to the stacks. Deep in the history section. Dim lighting. Smell of old paper. She pins me against a bookshelf. Hands on my chest. Sophie, this is unprofessional. Brad is looking for us. So we're hiding. We're improvising. She looks up at me. Eyes searching. Does it bother you? What? Seeing me with him. Silence. Truth loading. Yes. Her eyes widen. She didn't expect honesty. Why? Because he doesn't know you. And you do. I know you hate macroeconomics. I know you read physics books upside down to look smart. I know you steal my hoodies. She smiles. Soft. Genuine. Not the bratty smile. The real one. You do know me. She stands on tiptoes. Hands slide up to my shoulders. Anon. Yeah. Kiss me. System overload. Logic failing. Sophie. We're in the library. So, Mrs. Carvey. We're in the library. So, Mrs. Gable. Is 3 floors up. Brad. Is an idiot. She pulls my head down. Lips brush mine. Tentative. Electric. Hey! Sophie. Brad's voice from the end of the aisle. We jump apart. Sophie looks furious. I am going to murder him. Don't. Too much paperwork. She laughs. Breathless. Later, she whispers. Later? We're finishing this later. She walks out of the aisle. Brad. Over here. I found the torture book. I slide down the bookshelf. Sit on the floor. Head in hands. What is my life? 2 weeks pass. The later hasn't happened. Exams. Library is a war zone. I am busy shelving. Sophie is busy studying. Actually studying. She sits at our table. Intense focus. Hair in a messy bun. Glasses on. She looks tired. I bring her a coffee. House blend. 2 sugars. Splash of hazelnut. Eyes red. Marry me. Drink the coffee. I'm failing art history. You're an art major. I know. It's ironic and tragic. She puts head on table. I have to write an essay on the emotional impact of the Renaissance. That's broad. It's impossible. I have nothing. Brain empty. I look at the clock. Shift ends in 10 minutes. Move over. She lifts head. What? I'll help you outline. Her face lights up. Really? I'm an archivist. History is my job. I sit next to her. We work. I talk. She types. She stares at me while I explain Raphael. Stop staring. You're really smart. I'm just reading the textbook. No, you're passionate. Your eyes get all intense. I blush. Look away. Focus. Sophie. I am focusing. She puts a hand on my knee. Squeezes. Thanks, Anon. Don't fail. If I pass, I'll give you a reward. I don't need a reward. You'll want this one. Smirk returns. Danger. Fast forward 1 week. Friday night. The library gala. Fancy fundraiser. I am required to attend. Wearing a tuxedo that fits poorly. Serving punch. Humiliating. Room full of rich donors. Sophie is there. Wearing a red dress. Backless. Dangerous. She enters the room, and the air changes. Everyone looks. She ignores them. Scans the room. Spots me behind the punch bowl. Beeline. Anon. You look. She looks me up and down. Uncomfortable. I am serving juice to millionaires. It's punch. It's humiliation. She grabs a glass. My dad is here. Over there. Points to a stern man in a grey suit. Looks like he eats joy for breakfast. He's trying to set me up with the son of a senator. Good luck. I need an escape. Not the archives again. No, the roof. The roof is locked. She holds up a key. I swiped it from Mrs. Gable's office. Sophie, that's theft. It's borrowing. Come on. I can't leave my post. Does the punch bowl need supervision? She grabs my hand, pulls me away. We sneak out the back, up the stairs. 4 flights, to the roof of the clock tower. Night air is cool. View of the city is incredible. She walks to the edge, leans on the railing. I hate these parties. The food looked good. It's all fake. Everyone pretending to like each other. She turns to me. Moonlight hits her face. Cliché but effective. Looks ethereal. You're the only real thing in my life, Anon. Throat goes dry. Sophie, I mean it. You don't care about my dad's money. You just want me to be quiet. Laugh escapes me. You are very loud. I know. She steps closer. Red dress rustles. I got an A on my essay. Good job. I promised you a reward. Heart hammers. You don't have to. I want to. She reaches into her purse. Pulls out. Jaw. She reaches into her purse. Pulls out a book. First edition. History of the University Archives. My holy grail. Where did you get this? eBay. It cost my entire allowance. Sophie. This is too much. Open it. I open the cover. Inscription in messy handwriting. To my favorite grumpy radiator. Love, Sophie. Love. Word hangs in the air. I look up. She is nervous, fidgeting with her bracelet. You wrote love? Yeah. Do you mean it? She looks at her shoes. Maybe. Probably. She looks up, defiant. Yes, I do. Deal with it. I put the book down on the ledge. Step forward. Close the gap. I can't afford a first edition for you. I don't want stuff. What do you want, you idiot? I grab her waist. Pull her in. She gasps. Finally, she whispers. I kiss her. Not tentative this time. Real. She tastes like champagne and strawberries. Her hands tangle in my hair. My hands on her back. Skin warm against the cold air. We break apart. Foreheads resting together. So, she says. So, does this mean you're my boyfriend? I guess. My dad is going to hate you. I know, Mrs. Bardays, but Gable is going to fire you. Worth it. I look at her. Messy hair, swollen lips, smug grin. Yeah, worth it. Door to the roof bursts open. Sophie, are you up here? It's her dad. We freeze. She looks at me. Panic? No. Mischief. Hide? She whispers. No. I take her hand. Interlace fingers. Let's go say hi. She squeezes my hand, beaming. Okay. Let's go ruin his night. We walk toward the door together, ready to face the boss battle. Best job ever. End of line.